Writing is the basis for so many other types of content in addition to itself. Everything from blog posts and LinkedIn articles, the obvious things, but even things like Facebook ads, Google ads, headlines, video scripts. So many things come back to writing. So I want to show you how to scale and write faster than you ever dreamed possible. I did a 1-month challenge with my EO forum a couple months back, and I ended up writing almost 30,000 words that month while running a company and just really high quality content. What I like about this is by using AI, you already have thought leader level content in your head. We're gonna put that on the page and expand that into actual articles. So back right in the middle of the pandemic, something game changing came out, and that's called the GPT-3 engine. This is using actual AI neural networks to generate new sentences that have never existed before based on what it's learned by reading 10% of the internet. Really powerful stuff here. The next 10 years are going to be a AI arms race, as far as I'm concerned, with companies and marketing especially. And this is a portion of that you can get your hands on right now. So with OpenAI's GPT-3 model, several companies have popped up with kind of front ends that allow you to write. So there's ones like Writer, AI Writer. The one I use is called Jasper. And I really like the look and feel of it. And it's really, I feel, honed for marketers. So this is the one we settled on in our company, and this is what I've used to write so much this year. If you've ever ridden a horse, that's a little bit what this is like. It's kind of got a mind of its own, but you can steer it. And it's almost like having a writing assistant, a co-writer, if you will. So it's not just for writing new content. With the Content Improver, or there's actually one down here at the bottom called the Text Summarizer, I'll use these to take an entire video script sometimes and rewrite that into a summary that I can then make as a blog post to accompany the video. Nowadays, we're really also getting into AI transcription services, so it's basically approaching free to have videos transcribed. So you can take a long form piece of interview and then summarize it quickly using this. And it's by stacking those products that you really get that benefit. Things like the AIDA framework, so writing kind of old school ads. I've had some text in here on like Happy Feet shoes, a made up brand. All natural organic hiking boots. Tired of blisters and sore feet? Happy Feet shoes are the perfect solution for anyone who loves spending time outdoors. Our shoes are made with all natural materials that provide a comfortable experience no matter how far you hike. With Happy Feet shoes, you'll never have to worry about your feet again. We offer a variety of hiking boots that will keep your feet happy even on the longest trails. Purchase our hiking boots today on our website. You won't regret it. Oh, well, I like most of this. Let's say I don't like the action. I could come down here. Purchase a pair of Happy Feet shoes hiking boots today. Order a pair of Happy Feet hiking boots today. So you can test all these different ones, and it just will generate and generate and generate. And these are new words, new paragraphs, new sentences that have never existed before. It's just picking it up almost like a human would. It's pretty impressive. I use this blog post topic ideas all the time to just generate content ideas for my videos even. Things like Facebook ads, Facebook primary text headlines, Google event posts, Amazon products if you're in the e-com space, Instagram photo captions, video scripts, video topic ideas, script hooks, titles, so many, company bios, personal bios. I hate writing about myself. I don't know about you. So anyway, tons of stuff in here. I want to show you the kind of the full mode, the boss mode as they call it, just creating a document from scratch. Okay, for this example, my wife and I have tomato plants in the backyard. I don't know that much about growing them. So I just put that in here. I put the title of what I want it to be, content description. So not only can I let it just write on its own, I can give it commands. So I said, write a blog post outline for this article. And so I'll hit command to enter for that one, and that's gonna run that line as a command. Okay, so here's everything we need to know. I'm gonna just delete that. I'm gonna turn this into an H2 so it knows that's a section header right there. And then I'm just gonna let it write. So all I'm gonna do is hit command J, or you can click this button down here, and it's gonna start writing. There are many different types of tomatoes, not all of which will thrive in your backyard garden. Do some research to figure out which types of tomatoes will do well in your climate. I'm gonna just let it keep on going because it seems to be on a roll here. It has a little kind of paragraph about getting your tomatoes from a reputable source. And you can kind of steer it too, right? So here are some of the varieties of tomatoes to. It's also much better at spelling than I am. And so I'll hit that and let it write. Cherry tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes, beefsteak tomatoes, plum tomatoes. Perfect. So I can just kind of clean up this formatting a little bit. Seems to be doing good so far, so I'm going to let it go. Prepare the soil for planting tomatoes. So again, I'm going to turn this into H2, and I'm going to call this how to prepare the soil for planting tomatoes. So Command J, let it write. Tomatoes need well-drained, nutrient-rich soil to survive. So again, we can keep on going. You should also make sure that the area where you plant tomatoes gets plenty of sun, I'm going to guess. So it kind of goofed here and added an extra tomatoes. We're almost up to 400 words in just a couple of minutes. Really good content in here so far. I could deep dive into each one of these, write more. So right quick, I deleted everything and changed this from being an article to write a YouTube video hook. And all of a sudden, you can see how the whole tone of the writing changes. It's much punchier. It's more kind of clickbaity. Looking to grow tomatoes in your backyard garden? With a little bit of care and attention, you can grow amazing tomatoes that will be the envy of your friends and neighbors. This thing just continues to feel like magic. It's crazy. Sometimes I'm a pretty good copywriter, and sometimes it'll come with a phrase of like, wow, that is so creative and clever. How did you come up with that? And it really does feel like a real person sometimes. And another cool thing about them is the people behind it are really great too. So with all the tools that I'm going to mention in this course, I reached out to everyone, told them I was doing this course, and asked them for some kind of discount code or something to be able to provide y'all with so you could test out and use the things that I'm talking about here. And they really stepped up at Jasper, offering 10,000 free words. So that's like 40 or 50 pages worth of text for you to be able to use it and try it out to decide if it's right for you. If you want that and the rest of the resources from the course, just shoot an email to resources@vidloft.com. Again, that's resources@vidloft.com. Throw Nano Learning or Nano in the subject line. You can leave the email blank. And we'll send you whatever is the most up-to-date set of resources we have from that. So that's what the power of AI writing looks like. In the next video, we are going to dive into how do we capture and organize and sort and use all the images and visual assets to go along with this writing. See you in the next video.